Hi Aquarius, here's a general look at your solar chart for September 2008. Well, this looks like a very mentally stimulating, adventurous, enjoyable kind of a month, Aquarius. You've got Mercury and Venus and Mars in this expansive area of your solar chart, which is going to give you the appetite for broader horizons, exploring unfamiliar territories, probably giving you a stronger connection with foreign lands and people at a distance. These planets are also stimulating your need to seek a higher meaning in your life, to align more your spiritual ideology with your day-to-day life. You may be seeking to acquire more spiritual knowledge too. Many of you will be traveling more or making plans to travel more, and you're inclined more to a philosophical outlook this month. You could draw towards yourself that knowledge you seek. A special teacher may come into your life, or you indeed could be sharing your knowledge with others. So there's a real kind of mental exchange about the bigger questions in life this month. This search for knowledge and new experience will manifest in whatever way is appropriate for your age and stage of development. The August eclipses have already triggered changes in your relationship dynamic across the board, and this will be ongoing over the months ahead. The eclipse energy will also be changing how others see you and how you present yourself to them, and help you understand the effect that you have on people. So it's important for you to perhaps have a bit of a makeover and take yourself more seriously, and then step courageously out into the world and present yourself in the way which is more in line with your core creativity. When Jupiter goes direct from the 8th, you'll find it easier to tap into your spiritual roots, and your imagination will probably fire up, giving you a clearer picture of how to turn your dreams into reality. So an intuitive leap of faith could catapult you into a world more in tune with your inner self. Then in the second week, that's from when Jupiter goes direct on the 8th until around mid-month, this could bring a golden opportunity your way, and perhaps an epiphany related to your values in life. And that again could be something to do with the foreign connection. When Mercury goes retrograde for 3 weeks from the 25th of the month, you're going to be looking at the small print, dotting the I's, crossing the T's, perhaps putting your thinking cap on, perhaps dealing with more paperwork there, taking care of the small details which are necessary if you want to bring this kind of bigger picture more fully into your life. Making sure you haven't overlooked anything important, in the small print, in your enthusiasm to push forwards with a plan. So it's going to be a time of thinking hard about things, reflecting, perhaps getting some advice from somebody whose opinion you respect, and you'll be very mentally stimulated at this time, and perhaps you may stumble over a resource you didn't know was available to you. So thereafter it's all systems go, and that'll be in October. Now Aquarians born around mid-month have Neptune conjunct their Sun at the moment, and this can only happen once in a lifetime. Neptune moves very slowly, and the Neptunian vibration is irrational, illogical, sort of artistic, intuitive, imaginative, compassionate. But if you're used to relying on the left brain, logical analysis, then Neptune's vibration can be very confusing for a time, because Neptune can stimulate the pineal gland, which is known as the third eye. And yes, the pineal gland, the third eye, actually does contain rods and cones. This means if this planet is conjunct your sun at the moment. This means possibly weird, what you might call weird or strange experiences occur in your life, like things like telepathy, strange coincidences, prophetic dreams or visions of other realities, and this is completely spontaneous. So if this energy, this Neptunian energy, is understood and harnessed, it can be really illuminating. It can change your life, and it can sharpen up your intuition, and it can also really fire up your imagination. If it's suppressed and distorted, it'll result in escapist tendencies maybe, or an inability to cope with day-to-day reality. You will have to learn how to harness this so that you can ground yourself well enough to be able to do some good with the gifts that Neptune wants to bring you. But however you respond, inevitably and inexorably, Neptune's going to gradually dissolve any rigidly logical or overly rational approach to life that you have, which will give you a broader perspective and a better right-left brain wave pattern in the long run, which is in sync. And so that's going to be a quantum leap into wholeness, and not just for you, but for us all. Well, that's it for September. If you know your rising sign, have a listen to that too.